So you go through the 2.5 months and you get clean. What's the temptation like once you're clean? Are you feeling like, I mean, is it always there? What is it?
For a while, bro. For a while, it's all day, every day. Every time I leave my room or I have to talk to someone, whether I'm related to them or not, or God forbid I have to go to like the mall or some shit. It's all I thought about for a while was, man, this would be so much easier if I was high right now. All the time. That's all I thought about for a while.
What about booze?
Yeah, right. So that's easy. That's a pretty good safety net, isn't it? Go from one bad habit to another, and my family doesn't need help in that arena either. And so yeah, I was like, hey, listen, I'm not on enough drugs to kill a herd of elephants anymore, so I could probably just start drinking now. Yeah. So little did I realize how awesome food was when I got off all the drugs, and I was like, oh my God, food is amazing. And I love it, because I was emaciated. I mean, when I went to Iraq, I easily weighed, I was probably like 222 pounds solid. I was in some of the best shape I was ever in my life. When I left BAMC, I think I weighed 162. And then, because all I did was was drink Gatorade and cappuccinos. I didn't eat ever. Because you would feel like you're starving, like you're really hungry. That's why the saying goes, like, you'll never meet a fat drug addict. It's true. Because your mind's going to tell you, like, oh my God, I'm starving. Then you eat one bite of something, and it's like you ate an entire cow by yourself. And you're just full. And then so I immediately, because we need to remember too, there are a myriad of forms of self-medicating. Not just drugs and alcohol. I mean, it can go on and on and on. Well, that's something we need to remember. Because there's going to be some people out there that hear this and they're like, oh, well, I don't drink excessively, or I'm not on drugs. Well, there's a lot of other avenues.
What else?
Food.
Oh, God.
I mean, porn. I mean, exercise. I mean, there's a million things that you could do in excess that you think is going to save you from your own head.
Yeah, it's like an escape, right? Like an escape, and it brings like that pleasure for that moment kind of thing.
Yeah, you get the same endorphins release, that same dopamine. And get that same feeling of, all right. So because, and all it is a protection mechanism to keep you from having to look inward and go deep into the thing underneath the thing underneath the thing. That's all it is. That's all it is. And it's very, very easy to do. I mean, because just being humans alone, we are all addictive by nature. I mean, we are all to whatever it could be. And so we have to be cognizant of the fact that, we have to consistently remember that we are all always going to be human, always going to be uncomfortable with change. Most people like regimented schedules. They like to get up at a certain time. They like to drink a certain thing, eat a certain thing, work out at a certain time, go to lunch at a certain time. By nature, all of us hate change. Anyone who's in a company that goes through a big transition or a big change, you know what I'm talking about. But we always have to remember that, just like in the Marines, we always say Semper Gumby. The more comfortable you get being uncomfortable, the happier you're going to be.